Up, everybody? Big Rex Dickhead here on a lovely Sunday morning. I don't know what morning this will be uploaded or night, but as of now it's a lovely Sunday morning, and I'm out to do some bill paying ropes and kind of go out and fucking use my legs and walk around somewhere. I don't know where, I don't know what to do, but figured we could all shit the dick together. Time for stop numero uno. We'll be right back after these messages.
Chill. Pets, the pottery that grows.
They're fun.
Yeah. They're green. Yeah.
They're the greatest things you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Soak your chill. Spread the seeds, water, and watch it grow.
Chill.
I want a chill puppy for my school.
I want a chill guy for the office.
I want a
Chill
tree with a color-changing starlight.
Chill.
Pets, the gift that grows.
Yeah. Finally got that done with. Ooh, we have a little Sunday swap meet today. That's one cool thing about living in like shitty areas and fucking ghetto cities, is that we get swap meets and shit, and you get to find some dope ass deals and on things like DVDs and shit, which, like you guys probably know by now about me, I'm a physical media cunt, so that's like the best place to get it, because there ain't nothing easier to buy used than a DVD, because you don't need new DVDs as a fucking disc, as long as it ain't like somebody didn't scratch a fucking Ouija board in the bottom of it and try to fucking summon some ghost dick. You should be fine, it'll play fine. Oh my god. I missed the old Z6 10R. Just realized I'm riding through some good old hood area. Damn, that little kid's playing with a dog that's bigger than him. Damn, real quick, I want to give a shout out to a guy by the name of Meister Goat. They showed all kinds of love to me on Twitch the other day, and I told him I'd be more than down to hook him up with a shout out. He's like, I don't know if you'd be down to do a shout out. And I'm like, oh bitch, I got you, Meister Goat, I got you. And I remember you wanted me to give one to Karen as well. Hey dude, thank you for the love. And in case you guys don't know, I obviously do some Twitch streaming on the sidelines, so if you guys are ever fucking bored and want to kick with me on that shit, more than likely you guys will see me on there at the ends of the days. A lot more people out and about on a Sunday out here, but it still looks like a ghost town. I wonder how long of my life I'm gonna fucking, like, I wonder how much more of my life that I'm gonna be wasting away here. There's like so many more beautiful areas out there to live, but something like I'm magnetized to live here. Like it's like I don't know, it's like I can't have that change or something. Like all the circumstances of what I do work out so well here, you know what I'm saying? All the riding around in places that are gorgeous, all the trails and dirt and streets and mountains. But I do know this, in the near future, I can't say near because I can't really even know when this will even be a possibility, but hopefully in the future you guys will start seeing some dope beach vlogs, because man, if I ever had the privilege of living next to the beach, I would literally spend so much time at that bitch all the time. I'd probably have the most hardcore farmer tan in the entire state, because I already do as it is, just normal. When I take a shirt off, I literally, like, if I took my shirt off and stood behind like a white backdrop, you would literally just see like white torso and just floating arms. That's all you would see. Soccer center, like how they call it soccer center, because isn't it really called football? If it was a center for soccer, wouldn't they call it its proper name? I know them fans get agitated at this shit. They don't like shit called soccer. It's football, and it's not a goal, it's a because I fucking I have so many people that I know that watch all that shit. It's a big thing out here, a real big thing. Watch there be no swap meet today. Oh, there might be actually. Let me see if I can get my elite parking. Sometimes I luck out. Let me see. Maybe over there by the fucking gate? Let me see. See, I can't be in anyone's way right here.
Hello and welcome to the San Bernardino swap meet. On my right, you see a guy over here wondering why some dumb cracker's walking around with a motorcycle helmet in his hand. But I'm just moseying along here looking at my lawnmower engines with 400,000 miles on them. And we see some beautiful tires that have a good 200,000 miles on them each. And a guy on the left selling stolen street signs. But that's perfectly okay because San Bernardino will just go ahead and replace them in 5 months anyway. And we went ahead and passed up on some short shorts with skid marks all up the asshole. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuck out.
Ooh. Well, Franny's gonna be happy. I found her favorite movie, Ratatouille, here. So that's why you come these places. I think Franny's been trying to buy Ratatouille on fucking DVD for like a solid year. And I saw it here on Blu-ray, and the guy, it was $10, which is pricey for the swap meet. But if any of you guys have ever bought a fucking Disney movie, they're like always $20 plus, like everywhere. Oh my gosh, I'm like so moist right now. Like I'm fucking moister than an oyster right now. Holy shit. I have a legit sweating problem. I think I sweat more than the average human. Like no shit. Like I think I have women's coochie glands that gets their coochies wet, like implanted somehow, like some mutated DNA from when I was born. Like I got like the coochie glands that make fucking the coochies wet, but they are like implanted in my forehead and my face. So I just profusely sweat out of my face like a coochie. Man, I've been keeping track of the weather for Palm Springs since man, can you guys believe it? Do you guys remember me literally just saying like a few videos ago, I'm like, SCMM's in like 5 months, it's gonna be here before you know it. Well, guess what? This is how fast time goes. SCMM is less than 2 months away. 2! So that's literally gonna hit you in your ass faster than your mom did with a sandal when you used to fucking talk back to her when you were a little kid. I'm already getting all prepped up for SCMM, getting the tolerance ready so I'm able to cheers and have beers with everybody that I want to have beers with that comes up to me that wants to have a beer. That's my favorite time at SCMM, is when we're at the pool and I just walk up to random people and just have conversations while having a beer with somebody. And I get to meet people and get personal with them and get to know them. It's the best time in the world, man. Oh, this breeze, I just want to keep moving. It's so good. It feels so good. So fresh and so clean. Man, so one of the most awesome, craziest things happened that I always heard was a rumor, but it was like too good to be true. But it actually happened. As I Lay Dying is back together. Tim Lambesis is actually back with him. The OGs of As I Lay Dying are back together. If you guys don't know how As I Lay Dying is, they're an OG-ass metalcore band from back in the day. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, and you guys know how I always put guitar videos up and playing covers and shit, like I've done quite a bit of As I Lay Dying. I'm a huge fan of them. They've been one of my favorite bands for a long ass time. And to make it even more real, they even put up a video called Discussion. You guys gotta watch it. It's like 30 minutes, and they throw everything out there, which I can't even put into words how much respect I got for them to do that. Because a quick backstory on Tim, he was in prison for like quite a few years, for the last like I think 8 years. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's around that time. And he was convicted of hiring a hitman to kill his wife. And the thing about this Discussion video is they kind of discuss how Tim actually, like, the band wanted nothing to do with the guy and shit, and they were, you know, obviously him going, it destroyed the band. And it ain't just him that his shit was over, the career, the whole band got fucked out of that whole situation. And what's the guy doing? And they made this Discussion thing, and man, once you watch this, it's like I have so much more respect for not only the band, but, you know, I know Tim did some fucked up shit, but thankfully nothing happened to his wife. I don't even know the severity of that or the full details, so I mean, I can't even really speak. It's hard to speak on that, on what he did, because you know, that's something where, like, if it was someone close to you and that happening, you'd probably have a whole different mindset. And that's kind of how I'm trying to think about it. So regardless of that, they are back together and they're making music. And I remember, like, I comment on their videos because I always like to show love on videos I watch. And I remember a few comments responded to me wanting me to make a story about that. I wasn't even thinking about talking about this because I don't know. The band, you know, not everybody talks about it, but it's like something so crazy how the singer had that happen to him, and now he's out, and now he's back at the band. Like, man, it's weird because the music, they came out with some fresh song, and it sounds just like their old shit. So it's like they still all got that mutual energy. I could still see they all got that same musical fucking knowledge and shit going on with each other. I don't know, this is a thing where only time can tell. I'm sure from what I got from that, and from what I gather from everything and then putting everything out there, I feel like Tim's completely remorseful for what he did, and he totally feels like a sack of shit. I bet every fucking day of his life he's regretting that, what that fuck happened to him, all those years of his life thrown away. And he probably is trying to repair that and rebuild that. And him even doing that discussion video explains that to like its fullest extent. And I don't know if you guys are a fan of the band or just even want to get filled in on this kind of story, man. You guys should check in on that. But I'm all for rehabilitation and people changing their ways. You know, drug addicts become clean and sober, you know what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean that people's actions can change too. And I don't know, man. I feel like with Tim, I feel like he's gonna come back solid through this, and I just feel for the wife as well. You know, I don't what's she feel like out of all this? You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to give my thoughts, but you know, all the rest of this is none of my business, to be honest with you. You know, when it comes to the personal side of it, only the people involved and the victims and everything can really feel the long-term pain from this. So, you know, it's only so much for us to say. But, you know, it is cool to see the band back together. I think that's just going to be a little burden hanging over them. But, you know, it's up to Tim to really hold himself strong. And, ooh, is that a cat running the road? Oh, it's a squirrel. That squirrel just literally tried to kill himself in the road. Dude. But that's just my take on this. I don't know. Let me know your guys' take that are following along with that, because I'm interested to see what everybody's thoughts on that would be, because that's some, you don't really see that happen. Some shit going, like a singer going to prison for something severe and then coming back out and then being back with the band making the OG music again. But that's going to conclude this video. All info's in the pinned comment. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the out of that like button, and if you want to support me, go ahead and hit that pinned comment and grab one of my shits. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.